What's going on, people? It's HinaCabina here today, and I got a pocket full of resin. I got resin to blow. I gotta find a way to make it rain with resin super quick, cause it's already capped on this account. But besides that, I've been thinking, yo, what is the best type in Genshin Impact? What is the best type Pokemon in Genshin Impact? And I've been thinking, yo, it might just be Ice, man. It just might be Ice. And like, that's not just because all the ice type characters in this game are super thick. Jesus Christ. Have you seen them? I mean, hell, man, he even when Kaya like came into the game, his entrance, I was like, yo, she kind of bad though. Is that Frost? But besides that, right? Like, Ice is pretty amazing. Now, we all thought Fire was the best type in the game for the longest time. I thought that for the longest time. And that's because everything about Fire is super offensive, right? You know, Fire Resonance gives you like more attack. Then there's like D-Luke, who was the first best DPS in the game. He's a Fire type. And like, even the Fire supports, like, they're super offensive, right? Bennett, he doesn't just heal you. He gives you more attack. Jin Yan, she shields you, and she's like a defensive support. But even though she's a defensive support with a shield, her shield attacks people. It's like, you just can't not be offensive when you have fire. Every single fire, everything about fire is offensive in this game. The melt and vaporize, the broken like two broken like reactions damage base, right? But like ice, right? I've been thinking, ice. We never really got a chance to like experience ice when the game first came out for like a long time, right? Like, I don't think it was until like Ganyu came out where we realized just how broken Ice really is. And now Ganyu's the current best DPS in the game. Which is crazy, right? Because at first we were rocking like Kaya and like Chi-Chi. And it's like, yo, what are we gonna do with a Kaya and a Chi-Chi? Like, these are just these are just not it, fam. No one knew the power of Ice. Cause think about it, right? Like, at first, we didn't even have like a cryo kind of like what achievement did I get? We didn't have like their artifact set yet. Like, we had to wait till Dragon Spine 1.2 to get their artifact set. So like, you couldn't even really do anything with Ice if you tried back then. And we only had those two characters, so that was atrocious. But like, cryo is the only element that by itself is like very, very independent, right? If you put the cryo like icicle thing on top of an enemy's head, you automatically get like 15% crit rate from the resonance, right? And that's like the most important stat is crit, right? You know, crit rate is like the best stat for like a DPS, you know. And then there's crit damage as well right next to it. And it's like, you just get that for free with the resonance. That's crazy how I try to land on top of it. And it's like, you just get that for free just by having ice characters in your party. You know? Then the Blizzard Slayer set, it actually gets you like more on top of that. Gives you like an extra 15%. And then like an extra 20% on top of that if you freeze people. And it's like, suddenly I'm just critting all the time for nothing. No reason. I can build no crit at all. And I'm just critting everything in the game always. Then there was Ganyu, who's the best like DPS in the game. The best sub DPS in the game. It's just like, Ice is really out here, man. Ice is dominating. And it took us a while to figure that out too. And think about it, man. Like, Ice can't melt and vaporize like fire. But it can reverse melt. Or basically just melt, because, you know, it doesn't say reverse melt over the, when you melt with ice and fire, but, you can still do melt, like the reverse melt, and you can do frozen, which are two super broken reactions when you think about it. Frozen, I think frozen is the best reaction in the game, if you ask me. Because what are you gonna do? They're just standing there, like, just taking your attacks. Like, it's just crazy. Like, when the game first came out, I remember people were asking, yo, what if this game had PvP? And I thought, yo, this game cannot have PvP because frozen is a status in this game. Imagine two people playing and you just get frozen, huh? You're gonna rage quit. You're just gonna throw You're just gonna throw your computer or your keyboard out the window the moment you get frozen, or the moment you get sucked into like a venti burst. It's just like it's too broken, man. Man, I think Cryo is the best type in the game. What do you guys think the best Pokemon type or whatever is in this game? Let me know in the comment sections below. Yeah.